to their own victories, they inspire thousands of other players to pursue football careers. It's the global icons who should get a share of the credit for the new stars of today. In this video, Fanatico will tell you about the top footballers who grew up with the name of Cristiano Ronaldo on their lips and dreamed of being just like the Portuguese. You subscribe to the channel, we'll tell you interesting stories. Let's go! The main scoring machine of our time, a robot, a Viking, and just a nice guy. Follow the example of Cristiano Ronaldo on his way to becoming a player. I would love to meet him and tell him that I'm a footballer thanks to him. For me, he's always a role model, Erling said back in 2020. Interestingly, Haaland never managed to cross paths with Cristiano on the football pitch. And given that this is now possible only at the national team stage or potentially at the Club World Cup, the likelihood of such a meetup is not very high. The Norwegian borrowed not only game maneuvers from Ronaldo, a strict daily routine, personal training, a planned diet, long sleep, and the latest recovery techniques. All of this Erling adopted while watching Cristiano's professionalism. He is the most important inspiration for me, Haaland noted. Kylian Mbappe is also a well-known Cristiano Ronaldo fanboy. Perhaps everyone has seen these photos from the French striker's early years. Just looking at them was enough to understand who Kylian admires. Idol, Mbappe tweeted after the Nations League match against Portugal in 2020. Yes, Kylian was more fortunate than Erling because the Frenchman played against his idol not just once. In addition to the already mentioned occasion, there was also a match between the national teams at Euro 2020, 2 matches in the Champions League between Real Madrid and PSG, and a friendly game between Paris and Saudi 11. Just watch this look on his face. That's how you feel when you meet your childhood idol in real life. He is a hero from my childhood. That's what the Frenchman said. And imagine how nice it is to receive praise from a player you've always admired. Mbappe is the future and the present. He's a fantastic player, very fast, and he will be the future, Cristiano once said. Interestingly, among the players Leo Messi named as favorites for the Ballon d'Or this season, all 3 are Cristiano Ronaldo fans. We mean not only Mbappe and Haaland, but also Jude Bellingham. By the way, since we've already mentioned Bellingham, let's talk about his club. Starting next season, Real Madrid will have a Brazilian front 3, Vinicius, Endrick, Rodrigo. And each of them admitted that they were huge Cristiano Ronaldo fans when they were kids. Moreover, some of them even chose Real Madrid as their dream club because of the Portuguese. I'm inspired by Cristiano Ronaldo because I've watched all his games and he marked an era at the club. He is an idol for me, Vinicius said. The Brazilian also inherited the Portuguese's legendary number 7. We can also mention the celebration of the goal scored against Barca with the legendary... By the way, like this video if you've ever celebrated a goal in Ronaldo style and yelled. Vinicius was one of those who reconsidered his approach to training and died thanks to Cristiano's example. Now the Brazilian has a personal chef and a coach, as well as many other specialists who take care of every aspect of his life. It popped into my mind to copy my idol Cristiano and copy what he does. Rodrigo explained the same celebration move that Vini did. If there is anyone who influences me, not because of teams he played for, the goals he scored, or the titles he won, but because of the person he is, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And these are the words of the future Real Madrid star, Endrick. In the debate for the title of the GOAT, Endrick is clearly Team Ronaldo. Messi is a great player, but I'm more of a fan of Cristiano Ronaldo, the Brazilian said. There is no need for words in this case, you can just look at the shirt the young striker wears in Brazil. Of course, we have Real Madrid and Portugal's historical connection with Brazil, so it's no surprise that these 3 have Cristiano as their idol. It'd be a shame not to mention at least one Portuguese player in this video. João Felix is perhaps the brightest representative of the new generation of Portuguese football, and it's no surprise that he also grew up with Ronaldo as a role model. Cristiano is my childhood idol. He's an example in everything for me. I was still a child and he was already the best player in the world. He is unique. He is making football history. I loved it when he said I was a phenomenon, João said. Felix is one of the lucky few who have the opportunity not only to watch their idol, but also to play with him for the Portuguese national team. Real football happiness. Obviously, most Portuguese players between 20 and 30 years old have Cristiano as their idol and role model. It could not have been otherwise. Both Man United players are big Cristiano fans because of his achievements not for Real Madrid, but for the Red Devils. And his free kick technique, which he developed at Old Trafford, stuck in the minds of those young boys. Here's the little mount when he was at the Chelsea Academy. If you look at Marcus Rashford's free kick technique, you will also see an obvious resemblance to Cristiano. For me, there is no bigger inspiration in football. The way he sustained his career and even improved year on year is just amazing. People don't do that at his age. Their level starts going down a little bit, but he's just gone up and up and up. Marcus admired the Portuguese. Rashford also shared on Instagram a shirt he received with a message from Ronaldo. This was before they played together for Manchester United. You did not expect to see a Sancho back from the Netherlands on this list, right? Well, you were wrong. I always wanted to be Cristiano Ronaldo when we were playing football in the garden. That was especially in his time when he played at Manchester United. My first football shirt also belonged to him from that time. Matthijs de Ligt shared his memories. Perhaps these memories came to him when de Ligt and Ronaldo became teammates at Juventus. Both Arsenal wingers are also big Cristiano fans. My idol is Cristiano Ronaldo. I admire him very much for everything. He's a guy who always wants more. That is what I want for myself, to always be conquering things. He's a great example of that, Martinelli said. If you look closely, even the Brazilian style of play is reminiscent of young Ronaldo in many ways. Cristiano Ronaldo. Saka said when asked who his football idol is. I love his mentality. He always wants to be the best. I try to look at him and take the good things from his game, and one of the good things from his game is his mentality. Bakayo, who also plays under the number 7 in Arsenal, explained. We would like to end with a rather interesting case. Alejandro Garnacho is an Argentinian who chose Cristiano over Messi as his idol. In 2022, after the Portuguese's hat-trick, Alejandro made a post where he called him the GOAT. A powerful statement given that Messi is his compatriot, and a very, very extraordinary case. This, by the way, is not the only confirmation of Garnacho's admiration. He once admitted that he had asked Cristiano for permission to do his goal celebration. The Argentinian also bought an Al Nassr shirt with Ronaldo's name on the back immediately after the Portuguese's transfer. I grew up idolizing Ronaldo, Alejandro said. It's funny that after playing for United with Cristiano, Garnacho was called up to the Argentinian national team, where he met Messi, with whom he got along well. A healthy example of an appropriate attitude towards both football superstars. Of course, these are not all the famous players raised by Cristiano Ronaldo's game and professionalism. Let us know in the comments who else you know about. Also, check out our other videos that you can see on your screens right now. Bye bye!